Sir, but why did we take the amplitude till 2, sir?
Because initially, what was the amplitude of that ramp? Initially, what was the amplitude of this ramp? It was 1, right?
1.
I have added this 1 to 1. I have added
Oh,
this
okay.
amplitude 1 to 1. So what will be the final amplitude? It will be 2.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay. So the RAM, it was initially the RAM was growing from 0 to 1. But now it will be growing from 1 to 2 because I have shifted the RAM upwards. Just 1 unit I have shifted upwards. Clear?
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah. So I have drawn from 1. So starting point is at 1 and the ending amplitude will be at 2. So the peak is at now at 2 and the corresponding time is -1. So as of now, we have focused till -1. Now we will go to this period, that is -1 to 0. Coming back to x of t. Coming back to x of t. See, don't draw now. Once the concept is clear means you can draw. Draw it by your own. Don't copy from the notes. Okay. First make the concepts clear. So here from -1 to 0, it is understood that this x of t is decaying or it is negative ramp. This is known as negative ramp because it is going downwards, right? The amplitude of the ramp is continuously decreasing from 1 to 0. Earlier it was positive ramp. This is growing positively. Now it is decreasing. The amplitude is decreasing. So a combination of positive ramp and negative ramp constitutes the triangular waveform. Okay. So this is your negative ramp that is having a duration from -1 to 0. Correspondingly, you come to here. Come to this side, x of minus t. Here also, you are having a negative ramp, which is decreasing from 1 to 0. So both are similar, right? If you focus the duration from -1 to 0, you are having two similar signals. Now you are adding two quantities which are similar. The two physical quantities which are similar, you are adding. So what will be the total amplitude? Can anyone guess? I will repeat the question. You are having a
0, sir.
no, you are adding, not you're not subtracting, you are adding. Please ensure you are adding, you are not subtracting. You are doing even signal now, not odd signal. For writing the even part, you must add x of t and x of minus t. For x of t, here you can see the amplitude is 1. Here for x of minus t also, your amplitude is 1. So when you add these two, what will be your amplitude?
Sir, from 2 to 0, sir.
Yes, very good. It is 2 to 0. So the resultant signal from -1 to 0 can now be represented by a ramp whose amplitude is 2 and gradually it will be decreasing towards 0. Till this, we have drawn the left portion. Is it clear? Any doubts till now? Hope it is clear for you. Now I am moving to the right side. Again, come to the right side of x of t. For right side also, you're having a positive ramp from 0 to 1 for the time duration 0 to 1, as well as its amplitude is also 1. Coming to x of minus t, again this is same. For x of minus t also this is same. Clear? So this signal and this signal is same for the duration t equal to 0 to t equal to 1. So if you add these two signals, what will be the amplitude? Anybody? Rakesh, tell me. Rakesh can tell. Unmute and speak. You have to respond. You got my question? I repeat my question. For 0 to 1, you are having a signal like this, whose amplitude is 1. Similar signal is being shown for x of minus t also from 0 to 1. So both the amplitude is 1. So if you add these two, what will be the resultant amplitude?
0 to 2, sir.
Good, good, Surya. 0 to 2. So you will draw the resultant signal from 0 to 2 as shown here. Now I will focus 1 to 2. So till now you have done with 0 to 1. Now you will focus from 1 to 2. So again come to this x of t case. From 1 to 2, you have a signal of amplitude 1. Here also from 1 to 2, you have a signal which is decaying or which is decreasing. Correct. This is negative ramp again. Whose value is 1 to 2. So you are adding these two. So I'll repeat. You are adding a ramp signal with 1. This is constant. From 1 to 2, you are having a constant here. What is that constant value? Constant value is 1. So you are adding a constant number 1 to this negative ramp. So adding means whether it is shifting upwards or shifting downwards. Adding a constant number to a signal means that signal will always shift upwards. Subtracting a constant from a signal means that signal will shift downwards. So as of now, you have this signal with you, this signal with you. So this we are going to shift upwards by 1 unit. So from where should it start from? Now it is starting from 1. If you shift 1 unit upward means from where should it start from? No response. Rajashekar. Respond. Mitesh.
2, sir.
Yes, from 2. Here, this is starting from 1 and you are shifting this upwards by 1 unit means it should start from 2. So this will come from 2 towards 0 or 1.
So
1,
1.
sir.
Yes, towards 1, because since this is coming from 1 to 0, naturally when you shift upwards, it will come from 2 to 1. So the resultant signal from 1 to 2, I have shown here. The amplitude will come down from 2 to 1. Now we will focus from 2 to 3 or 2 to infinity, whatever it means. So for that, again you come over here. For x of 2, you have 1 here. From 2 to infinity, you are having 1. But for x of minus t, you don't have any signal. So you have to add a null signal with 1. Means it will retain the same value. It will retain at the same value because you are adding null. You are adding 0 with respect to a constant. Means the output signal will retain at that particular constant value, which is nothing but at 1. So starting from the time t equal to 2 to infinity, your output will remain at 1. That is what is being shown here. So from 2 to infinity means even though you increase your time from 2, your output is not going to change. It remains at 1 itself. Clear? So this is the signal that you have obtained after performing the addition of x of t and x of minus t. Now we have to draw the even part. You know the even part is nothing but x of t plus x of minus t divided by 2. As of now, you have drawn x of t plus x of minus t. Then how to divide by 2? Just change the amplitude by half or divide the amplitude by 2. Okay. So you are retaining the same wave shape. You're not going to change the wave shape. You are not going to change the time axis also. Everything is same. But the only change that you can observe here is just you have changed the amplitude to, so 2 will appear now as 1 and 1 will appear now as, okay. Initially you have 1 here. Initially you have 1 here. Now you have half here because you have divided your amplitude with 2. Okay. Initially you have 2 at this particular point, and later for the even signal your amplitude is now reduced to, so the overall amplitude now it becomes half of the previous version. So this can be considered now as an even signal. Any doubts? Once this is okay for you, means the next problems and all you can do. Any doubts? Varshita, Mohana Varshita, Nidhi.
No doubt, sir.
Now we will perform the odd component. Okay. So to draw the odd component, what you have to do is you have to subtract x of t minus x of minus t. You need to subtract these two entities. So again, whatever you have drawn, you have to take those two signals and perform subtraction time wise. Just perform the subtraction time wise. From minus 2 to minus 1, you are having a signal here. But till minus 2, the signal is 0. But here you have 1, correct? Till minus 2, you are having a constant 1. So if you subtract 0 minus a constant, means your result signal will be negative 1. Here, I'll repeat, till minus 2, you don't have any signal here, which means that you can consider it as 0. So that's 0 minus 1. 1 is nothing but the amplitude of x of minus t till minus 2. So you are subtracting 0 minus 1, which means that you will have a resultant signal which is a constant and whose amplitude will be negative 1. Till what time? Till what time? Till what time?
Minus 2.
Very good.
Minus
Till
2.
minus 2. Yes. So till minus 2, you can draw a signal as shown here. See? Till minus 2, I have drawn a constant signal whose amplitude is minus 1. Okay. Later, what I will do from minus 2 to minus 1. Again, come back to x of t and focus the time duration from minus 2 to minus 1. For minus 2 to minus 1, for x of t, you are having a ramp. For x of minus t, you have a constant. So you are subtracting this ramp signal minus a constant. So I told you, whenever you are subtracting a constant from a signal, simply what you have to do is you have to shift the corresponding signal downwards, retaining the same shape. Just one unit, you have to shift the entire signal downwards. As of now, you have this amplitude which is growing, I mean this signal that is growing from 0 to 1. Now you have subtracted this signal minus 1, means the signal is going to shift downwards. Yeah, the entire signal is going to shift downwards. That I have shown. Okay, so now see, we have the signal that is rising from -1 to 0. -1 to 0. How does it happen? I'll show you. From -1 to 0, you are having a negative run. Here, from -1 to 0, you are having a negative RAM. Sorry, -2 to -1, right? -2 to -2 to -1, you are having a positive RAM. Okay, for x of t. For x of minus t, what is that? You are having a constant. You are having a constant. This value is same thing. For -2 to -1, you are having a constant. This value is 1. So you are subtracting this signal from this. So you need to shift this downwards by 1 unit. As of now, this is going from 0 to 1 here. But now when it is shifted downwards, what happens? What happens? It will be like this. Here. Initially it was 0 here, but now when it shifts downwards, it will be at -1. And when you shift this 1 downwards, it will be at 0.
Sir, this is for interval -2 to -1, sir.
Yes, this is from the interval -2 to -1. -2 to -1.
Okay, sir.
I'll repeat once again, don't confuse. For -2 to -1, you are having a RAM signal which is growing upwards. The same duration for x of -t, you are having a constant 1. You need to subtract these two. That is, you need to subtract a constant 1 from this growing RAM. What you have to do while subtracting, you have to shift this signal downwards by 1 unit. So 1 unit means this 0 will now appear at -1. There, initially the amplitude was 0. Now if you shift downwards means this amplitude will be at -1. This is at 1. So when you shift downwards means it will be at 0. So that is what is being shown in the result. Okay. So from -2 to -1, I'll share this notes in your classroom. You can refer this later, and if you have any queries, you can clear it tomorrow. Okay. So now you have a RAM signal whose amplitude will rise from where? It will rise from -1 to 0 during the time interval -2 to -1. Now come to this case -1 to 0. Come to this case -1 to 0. For that, again, we need to check the signals for x of t and x of -t. Both are similar, right? For -1 to 0, the plot for x of t and the plot for x of -t are identical. So what will happen if you subtract these two?
Zero, sir.
0. Correct. So if you subtract the two identical signals, the resultant signal will get vanish. Isn't it? It is null. It is 0. So during the time interval -1 to 0, you don't have any signal at the output. That is why the resultant signal is being shown here. Like it is retained at 0, that is in x-axis itself. You don't have any signal, or the signal is having 0 amplitude during the time interval -1 to 0. Now coming to the next interval 0 to 1. Coming to the next interval 0 to 1. Again you go back to x of t and x of minus t and try to add. You have x of t here, you have x of minus t here. Sorry, try to subtract. You are plotting the odd signal, right? So you need to subtract these two signals. Again, these two are identical. So if you subtract the two identical signals during the time interval 0 to +1, again the signal will get vanished, or you are having a signal of 0 amplitude from 0 to +1. They are both are identical. X of t and x of minus t is identical for the time duration 0 to 1. Now coming to the last case 1 to 2. As you can see, here you have a constant, here you have a negative ramp. So this minus this. Already this is negative. So you are subtracting a negative ramp from a constant value. Okay. So how this should perform? So 1 minus of negative value will become a positive. You are subtracting already a negative ramp from a unit step signal, which means that the resultant signal will be a positive. Minus of minus will be positive. Here, so this will rise positively from 1 to, from 0 to 1. You can just check. Just check with the amplitude and plot this by your own. From 1 to 2. Please remember, this is subtraction. You have performed subtraction of x of t and x of minus t, not addition. Why it came towards positive? Because already the ramp is negative. As you can see, already x of minus t is negative ramp, negative going ramp. So if you are subtracting, that will become positive. Okay, I'll continue later. Okay. I'll upload those notes in the classroom. You can just go through those, and if any doubts, you can let me know. Okay, thank you.